Exodus chapter 3. Now Moses was tending the sheep of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. Then he led them to the back of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. Then the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire from the midst of a bush. So he saw the bush burning with fire, but the bush was not consumed. So Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not consumed. When therefore the Lord saw him turn aside to look, God called to him from the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. Then he said, Here I am. So he said, Do not come any closer. Take your sandals off your feet, for the place where you stand is holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Moses then hid his face, for he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, Indeed, I have seen the affliction of my people in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrow. So I came down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up from that land to a good and large land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Girgasites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come to me, and I have also seen the affliction with which the Egyptians oppress them. Come now, I will send you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I to go to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt? Then God said to Moses, I will be with you, and this shall be a sign to you that I have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall serve God on this mountain. So Moses said to God, Indeed, when I go to the children of Israel and say to them, The God of your fathers sent me to you, and they ask me, What is his name? What shall I tell them? Then God said to Moses, I am the existing one. He also said, Thus you shall say to the children of Israel, The existing one sent me to you. Moreover, God said to Moses again, Thus you shall say to the children of Israel, The Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, sent me to you. This is my name forever, and my memorial to all generations. Go then, and gather the elders of the children of Israel together, and say to them, The Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, appeared to me, saying, I have surely looked upon you and all the things that happened to you in Egypt, and I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt to the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Girgasites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, to a land flowing with milk and honey. Then they will heed your voice, and you shall go, you and the elders of Israel, to the king of Egypt, and you shall say to him, The God of the Hebrews met with us, and now let us go 3 days' journey into the desert to sacrifice to our God. But I know Pharaoh the king of Egypt will not let you go, not even by a mighty hand. Thus I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians with all my wonders which I will work among them, and after that he will let you go. Then I will give this people grace in the sight of the Egyptians, and when you go, you shall not go empty-handed. But every woman shall ask of her neighbor, namely, of her who dwells near her house, articles of silver, gold, and clothing, and you shall put them on your sons and daughters. Thus you shall plunder the Egyptians.